So my computer is going to be a little laggy during this video. I want to put it at high graphics, but it's going to lag out because I'm like uploading a video and recording one at the same time. So please just ignore the lag. But in today's video, guys, I wanted to talk about how there was a Royale High set. There were two Royale High sets that got deleted from the game. And something like this just bothers me because it's like, it just feels like so fake and just so messed up. But, you know, before we get into it, be sure to subscribe as usual. We are trying to speed run to 10,000 subscribers, so just be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want weekly Royale High updates, leaks, tea, etc. Now let's get into today's video. So guys, we're gonna go through this slowly because this is a lot of news to unpack. There was a situation that happened yesterday and Royale High set got removed. There were two Royale High sets. There were the Fluttering Butterfly set and the Enchanted Heirloom set. And basically the problem with this was that, you know, Royale High said apparently the reason why it was removed, I don't know exactly who said this, but apparently the reason why it got removed, they said, was because of copyright. Now, I don't believe this for one bit because there are many items in Royale High that have copyright. For example, if we look at this quote by 𝘼𝙧𝙚𝙪𝙩, this person posted a picture of Ariana Grande with the bunny mask. And it's like, if this is so copyright, why is it that it's a problem for Royale High to add it in the game? And someone said, well, it's not Ariana Grande who created it. It doesn't matter if she's the one who created it. If the situation's about copyright, why was this deleted? You know, like, it's even if Ariana's not the creator, someone else still created it, but Royale High still has it in the game. Meanwhile, the Cherry Blossom set is still here, and I'm gonna get to that because that's another thing we have to talk about. The Cherry Blossom set is still here, but you couldn't get rid of. You just had to get rid of Matte Crystal's set, and if you guys didn't know, those sets were created by Matte Crystal. Royale High removed it for no reason. And Matt wasn't even told about this. This was the worst part. Matt wasn't even told that the set got removed. No information, nothing was said. And Matt says, it was a shock that I expected it. Today we say RIP, rest in peace to the Fluttering Butterfly and Enchanted Heirloom set. I thank you guys for using them over the years. You made young Matt happy. These two sets, like I said before, were removed. I think it's so unfair. Like, the least they could have done was put it in the legacy. They could have put it in the legacy section. They could have asked Matt to rework it. No, you go and you freaking take the whole thing and destroy it and give us our diamonds back and be like, here, this is your update. You know what's crazy? I love 𝘼𝙧𝙚𝙪𝙩 because they know exactly what they're talking about, and I'm so happy I'm getting all of this. But it's like, look, you keep this in the game, but you get rid of this? This is the main priority? What about this that's been in the game for like 3 years? What happened to this? Wasn't this the priority? Why is this still here? This should be the priority. Not this. You could have simply went to Matt's DM, say, hey, can you rework the set, or can you make another set for Royale High to replace it? If you guys look, these items are in Royale High. There's one called the Kingdom Earrings and one called the Kingdom Crown. But for some reason, Royale High has to remove Matte Crystal's set, 2 of them from the game, but still has these in the game. And if you don't know, these photos are not owned by Nintendo, but like the art is, you know, for example, the earrings, the accessories, these are inspired by Nintendo and still technically, you know, are the items. Like, if you look at these, you can see people made outfits of like Princess Peach and stuff like that, you know, accessories, cute little items. But it's like, you know, these are technically Nintendo's designs, and Royale High has them in the game. And you may be saying, well, why is that such a big deal? If 𝘼𝙗 really cared about copyright, they would have removed this years ago, especially, well, they would have removed it recently. But if they cared so much about these, I feel like these would have been removed, especially since Nintendo is one of those copyright, like, crazy groups of people, or crazy platform, or like game, or team, whatever, that literally will like hit you with copyright strikes. If you didn't know, they hit like, I think another game or somebody else for copyright, and it was like the smallest thing, but they got hit with a lawsuit, I think, for their game, for whoever made that game. They got hit with the lawsuit, and it was really bad. It was a whole situation. But it's like Nintendo is known for handing out like copyright strikes. So seeing this in 𝘼𝙗, if 𝘼𝙗 gets in trouble for this, honestly, it's not my fault. I'm just recording on it. But, you know, this is not okay. You cannot turn around and delete someone's set because you're worried about someone getting copyrighted. I really don't think Melanie Martinez would be so mad. I think maybe yes with the Fairy Guardian stuff, because Matt Crystal did have the Fairy Guardians game, and then the Winx Club thing, they moved to Roblox, so he had to temporarily delete the Fairy Guardians game, I think. Not confirming, but it had to get removed temporarily. But this doesn't look anything, it doesn't really look that much like it, and honestly he could change it and say it was inspired, you know? People draw art all the time and say it's inspired. This is not okay. This is inaccurate. It hasn't been fixed. Fix it, okay? And also, if you care so much about copyright, this should also be deleted as well. Especially since you said that the main issue was copyright. Why is this still here then? You know, I'm not trying to like go after them, but at the same time, it's like, clearly you don't have your priorities straight, and I feel like, you know, I'm not trying to say this in a disrespectful way at all, but it's like you cannot turn around and say, we're gonna delete this from the game, but then turn around and keep this and this. This is not okay, 𝘼𝙗. And the community has been asking about this for a long time, and still nothing has happened. Nobody has changed anything, and I just think it's extremely unfair and messed up to turn around and say, let me delete 2 sets, but not delete a really important issue and address it. This has been in the game since like what, 2019, I think. I don't even know, 2019 or 2020 it was bought into 𝘼𝙗, and this was around like when we had the Black History Month event, and they completely got rid of it. They all of a sudden, you know, had this, and I just don't think it's fair, and I don't think it's okay. If you want people to enjoy the game, listen to your community. If your community is saying, hey, I feel misrepresented, fix it. It's not them trying to attack you. It's not them trying to make fun of you. It's them simply asking. And I'm not trying to bring race into this, but do you notice how fast they fixed the names of the black hairstyles but aren't trying to fix this? And I think that's a huge issue. Both are important, and we had to literally harass them to get them to fix it. And I don't understand why they're not trying to fix this. There are so many people who made so many beautiful concepts of these items and of this set and made it look amazing. So many artists offering to fix it for you, and you're still trying to be ignorant. And I don't think it's okay. If you're gonna put someone's culture into the game, represent it correctly. That's all I have to say. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in my next one. Bye, everyone.